The Second Battle of Yeonpyeong Haejeon was a confrontation at sea between North Korean and South Korean patrol boats along a disputed maritime boundary near Yeonpyeong Island in the Yellow Sea in 2002. This followed a similar confrontation in 1999. Two North Korean patrol boats crossed the contested border and engaged two South Korean patrol boats. The North Koreans withdrew before South Korean reinforcements arrived. Background: the Northern Limit Line is considered by South Korea to be the sea boundary between itself and North Korea, while North Korea disagrees and states that the boundary is farther south. North Korean fishing vessels often wander into the area and are frequently chased away by South Korean patrol vessels. Occasionally a North Korean patrol tries to enforce its southern claim by traversing the limit line. In 2002, one such incursion turned into a naval battle along the limit line engagement. On 29 June 2002, a North Korean patrol boat crossed the northern limit line and was warned to turn back. Shortly afterward, a second North Korean patrol craft crossed the line and it was also warned to retreat across the line. The North Korean boats began threatening and harassing the South Korean vessels following them. After traveling 3 miles south past the limit line, the North Korean vessels attacked the two South Korean patrol boats that had been monitoring them. At 10:25, the vessel that first crossed the line opened fire with its 85mm gun and scored a direct hit on the wheelhouse of one of the South Korean craft, causing several casualties. The two squadrons then began a general engagement, the South Koreans using their 40 and 30mm guns against the North Korean RPGs, 85mm and 35mm guns. About 10 minutes later, two more patrol boats and two corvettes reinforced the South Korean vessels and severely damaged one of the North Korean craft. Now heavily outnumbered and taking casualties, the North Korean vessels retreated back across the limit line at 10:59. Aftermath: both the North Korean and South Korean flotillas took casualties from the action. 13 North Koreans were killed and 25 wounded. The South Koreans suffered 6 fatalities, 4 during the battle, 1 22 days later from wounds suffered during the battle, and 1 found dead at sea after the battle. The dead were Lt. Cmdr. Yoon Ha and 5 officers, Jo Cheon Hyung, Seo Hoo Won, and Hwang Do Hyun, Park Dong Hyuk, and Han Sang Ji Uk. 18 others were injured. The damaged South Korean craft later sank while under tow, while the damaged North Korean vessel was able to limp its way back to port. Both sides laid blame on each other and South Korea demanded an apology from North Korea. According to a North Korean defector's statement in 2012, the North Korean patrol boat crew members involved in the battle suffered extensive splinter injuries from the South Korean Devastator shells. The injured North Koreans were reportedly quarantined in a hospital in Pyongyang to hide the extent of the casualties suffered in the battle. A PKM-357 replica at the War Memorial of South Korea in March 2011. PKM-357 bow section. Red marks indicate battle damage. PKM-357 midden bridge section. PKM-357 stern section. In popular culture, Northern Limit Line, a 2015 South Korean war film based on the battle.